Hi guys, back with another review of Fear the Walking Dead, Season 7, Episode 8. So this is the last episode of this first half, and I guess spoilers, and yeah, we finally get to see Alicia again, and yeah, I guess things are not really looking too good right now when it comes to Alicia's character. I mean, we don't see her for like most of the first half, and then when we finally see her, oh man, I don't even know what to say, man. I've just been thinking about things after this episode, like, what are they gonna do? Because at this point, Alicia is the last, episode one character alive. I mean, she's not the last season one character. We've still got Daniel and that other girl, but yeah. Wait, no, sorry. Daniel, Alicia, and Strand. They're the last season one characters. I don't know what I mean by that other girl. I think I mean Althea from season two. Yeah. So yeah, she's a season two character, so not counting her. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. But Alicia's like the original first episode of Fear the Walking Dead character that's still alive at this point, and what they decided to do, they probably thought it was a good idea, and it will bring more to her character. But to me, it's kind of a mistake. Okay, I'm just gonna say what happened anyway with her character because it's jumping between the past and the present, so it kind of all goes together with what's happening. So basically, Alicia, basically it shows us how she meets Will from the first episode of season 7, who Strand met and then killed, because Will loved Alicia and he didn't really want him around because that would have interrupted his plans with Alicia if he finds her. Because basically they have like some sort of thing going on together in the past when she was locked in the bunker with Teddy's people, because Teddy basically put her in charge after Teddy left and fired the nuke and everything, and Strand kind of helps with that as well. Yeah, and she kind of finds about that from Will as well, like what happened. But before then, we're gonna say the events what happened when she was trying to escape. So basically, these crazy people of Teddy's tried to have a hostage and make her get bit by that walker who's on a tree. One of the people realized that Teddy wants her alive and she's like the boss now, so they let her go. And then I guess her and Will try to find a way out and they kind of find like this walker, like this, basically that senator who they was talking about. Well, that Will was talking about to Strand in episode 1 of season 7, and somehow he think I don't know. It's weird because I've never seen a walker remember stuff, so it's really weird. Because basically throughout the whole episode in the present day, when Morgan's with Alicia, she's kind of following a walker, and you just think like, has she gone crazy? Like, what's going on? Like all these things that we find out about Alicia, it's oh my god, it's just really weird what they're doing with her character. They probably think it's like something to develop a character, but to me, it's I don't know what to think. It's really weird the direction they're taking her character, and what it could mean for the future, which kind of scares me as well because, like I said, she's the last OG character, and to think that they actually might kill her, which I'm gonna get to the point where that why that might happen, maybe by the end of season 7 or early season 8. Like, it's got me a bit scared, because without her, I mean, before I just only because I welcomed Morgan being in the show because he brought a lot to the show. Him and John. Well, basically those two are gone now, and we've just got Morgan. But I'm at the point where I want Alicia to be the lead now. I don't want Morgan always being in the spotlight so much now. Because back before I was fine with that, because Fear before Morgan came in was kind of trash. I mean, season 3, like that was an amazing season because season 1 and 2 were just, especially season 2. Oh my god. I mean, I like the shit part, but just that's all I got to say. Season 3, like wow. Season 6 finally got back to how it was in season 3, but I still say season 3 is better. Season 4 and 5, like it had its ups and downs basically, but there was some good episodes that kept me watching. But it was really hard. Like if season 6 didn't step up things, I was gonna drop the show. I was ready to drop the show. Like I just couldn't keep watching for Morgan, and now Dwight, because he came into the show as well in season 5? I'm not even sure now. But yeah, But I'm just gonna get to the point what I'm talking about because basically Alicia is trying to escape in like through this cave part, like her and Will, because she's following the walker who somehow knows where Padre is. And man, the reveal with Padre at the end, my god, but we'll get to that. So basically something goes wrong in the caves. The walker kind of turns back and goes for Alicia, which, man, why does she not have a knife or something to defend herself? Will gets trapped because it kind of collapses in a way. Yeah. And then Alicia's in danger. She's trying to build a wall, but it still gets through, and it actually bites Alicia. And I was like, oh my god, what? But then we kind of first see that in the present day with Alicia getting bit when basically Strand's looking for Morgan, and it seems like she's shooting at Dwight and Sherry and all the others who are in Alicia's people's uniform. But I guess they mainly want Morgan still because he says that he tried to kill him. Like Morgan tried to kill Strand, which I'm just like, what? Alicia's the same way. And Morgan kind of explains and defends himself, yeah. And when he gets to the point where Strand sees Alicia, he's he's just like shocked in that moment because he wasn't expecting to see Alicia there, and also them holding the walker and throwing it into the water, defending it, like, yeah, probably a lot of things was going through his head. Then they get captured as well later on, and Morgan's about to get executed by Strand, but then Alicia gets in the way and Han gets bit, but we find out basically that she got bit ages ago, in the cave by the same walker. And when she gets bit in the present day, she's basically has a prosthetic arm, but her bones are kind of still there as well. So I've never seen something like that before in a prosthetic arm. Like, I don't know if she attached her bones back together or something, because she basically cut off her whole arm, with that gun turret thing that she uses as a melee weapon, like her signature weapon, basically. She used that to cut off her own arm and she passed out. And basically Will kind of got her back and, helped her out. And then explained everything that happened, that the nuke went off because of Strand, because he stopped Morgan and them from, launching a nuke. So she probably thought her friends were dead. Yeah. I just wonder how she was getting all that information, maybe from her people. Yeah. But I guess these people are basically Teddy's people who she's been with all this time. Yeah. And also, she's kind of really sick. Basically, if Alicia was gonna die and basically the bite wasn't stopped from cutting her hand off, like, she basically wanted Will to promise that, that she would be put down by Will, but he didn't really keep that promise, even though she had signs of a fever. Which normally happens in The Walking Dead when someone gets bit, like they have a fever, then they die, then they turn into a walker. So she didn't want to turn into a walker, but then, it still decides to help her because it goes past a day, because normally it takes like a day for someone to, go for the whole fever, die, and then turn into a walker. But it's been like a whole week and she was still fine, so he probably thought like it was something else, like some kind of other thing, but maybe it's for the first time. For the way how she cut it off and stuff, it doesn't really spread how it normally does. Like maybe it's like a very slow process. Maybe it's something similar to what Grace was going through, but I don't know. I've never, because when I first seen her get bit, I was like, wait, is she immune? Because she got bit like in the past as well, but then they revealed that she had the prosthetic arm. But then now she still has like she doesn't look well, because when we first seen her, I was like, man, Alicia isn't looking too good. And then when we find out that she cut off her arm and stuff, and she has this fever. She also said she hasn't eaten in days and stuff, but maybe she's not eating because she thinks she's gonna die anyway. So she'd basically feel like she's wasting food for other people that could go to her people, and maybe that's why some of her people have abandoned her, because it's either they don't really believe in Padre anymore or because their leader's dying, but I don't know. I've never seen something like this in the Walking Dead universe at all. Like, because normally when you get bit, you either cut off your arm to stop it, or you do it too late and then you die like a day, like hours later, like close to a day later. But for Alicia, she's still alive, so it's really weird. Yeah, I don't know what to think about that. But basically, she follows the walker to Padre, but then we find out, and it's kind of like a big reveal because that sanctuary that Strand's built, is actually the place that Padre was. So basically, Strand took out Padre. I don't know. It's like, did he actually take out Padre and then he's basically taking it over? But then Alicia's just like, she's willing to accept being with Strand because Strand basically still wants her because, Alicia kind of, didn't really want to be with Strand and he was kind of like heartbroken over that because that's probably like the last person he can trust because I just don't know if it's because he had like a big connection with Alicia's mother, Madison, and he just wants to. He knows that he feels like he can trust her because they've been through so much together since like the first season, and he feels like that's the last person he can trust. But with all the things he's done, and probably not, he's not even realized all the bad things he's done. Like at this point, he thinks this is the only way to get a true sanctuary, but it's actually not. Yeah, Alicia doesn't want to be a part of that, but it gets to a point where she has to accept it. But then like she'll basically want everyone to come to Strand's sanctuary, but yeah, he's willing to do that. But then yeah, from what happened at the ending of episode 1 when Strand killed Will, Alicia basically finds the body like right next to the place where they're talking, and it has the same chain that she recognizes, and she's just like, "Why did you kill him?" And the reason is because of he loved her and all that. Yeah, that just pissed her off, and then basically she wants to go to war with Strand. Like, yeah, we're gonna get like a season 7 war storyline now. Yeah, we'll see how that ends, especially since Alicia's sick as well. Like, do they even have enough firepower to even fight Strand? Like, I don't think that's gonna go well. But yeah, we'll see what happens in the second half, and I just really hope Alicia survives. And that's all I'll say for now. Yeah, I'm just praying Alicia survives because I'd rather have. I just can't believe I'm saying this, but I'd rather have Morgan die and Alicia live at this point. And I love Morgan. Like, he's in my top 5, not even top 10, top 5 Walking Dead characters. But for them, to me, she's like really important, especially for the rest of the OGs that are still watching, who's been watching since the first season, basically. I mean, I did start the first season when it came out, but then I kind of fell off after season 2, and I didn't even bother watch season 3, which was a huge mistake. Then I got back into the show. Yeah, it's just been up and down, basically. Yeah. But yeah, I just hope she lives at this point. Yeah. Sorry, Morgan, I love you, but she's just too important, man. She can't die. Please, don't do this. Don't do a Madison mistake again, please. Yeah. But yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. I know it's been a long review, but they can't kill her. She's too important. It's like killing Rick Grimes, which we don't have Rick Grimes in The Walking Dead, but at least it didn't kill him. So yeah. And we still have like Carol and Daryl. So yeah, for the last few episodes of the show. But yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.